right, I am super excited for today's package. We got from Amazon. This right here is my first ever fountain pen, and I am beyond jazzed. Hongdian M2 in this cool little metal carrying case. Look at that. Oh, that's a good weight. Nice green color. Look at that tip. Nice black. Full-blown fountain pen. And because this doesn't ship with ink in it, so I had to get some ink. Nice box, but look at that. Hongdian black. 60 millimeters, or milliliters, not millimeters, of fluid. Just gonna go ahead and slide that right out of the box. Look at that. That is a beautiful black ink. Nice glass container. And so it's going to be the first time I've ever filled an ink reservoir. All right. There's the reservoir inside it. The plunger. Okay, so holy cow, that is really tight on there. That looks like it has a vast potential to make a mess. So we're just gonna suck up the ink there into the reservoir. Put the tip back on. All right, so the tip's back on. It's probably going to take a little bit of time to get the ink down to the nib here. I'll let you know how long that takes. Okay, so I was messing around the plunger a little bit just to see. This is 140 GSM ink. So obviously this giant splotch is gonna probably bleed through, but let's see. Oh my gosh, I love how this writes. Wow, that is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna kind of spread that out a bit because that is just so much ink. Yeah, so much ink, but just a normal, on the normal writing, it's there. Oh wow, it dried already? All right, so there's a little bit of smudging, but not a ton. Wow. Okay, so only a couple seconds is needed for it's kind of smudge proof. And like I said, 140 GSM. Obviously, the big drop definitely bled through, but the writing itself is actually really nice. Okay, so this was just a journal from Amazon. This is my second bring. It's a moleskin notebook. So let's take a look at how it performs on the pen test. I love the way this thing writes. Are you kidding? All right, and there it is. A little bit of ghosting on the lighter cream page. You can barely even see it there. There might be a little bit of bleed on the like patch test, but man, I love the way that this thing feels. This thing is incredible. And it feels good in the hand and it just looks good. Look at that. All right, and I have one last place to test it. And this is just my everyday journal. So. All right. We'd be right here, but barely any. A little bit of smudging, but that's okay. God, this thing is so cool. And once you're done with it, you just flip it back around. And look at the size of this thing. This is a moleskin A5. So yeah, look at that. It's so compact. Nice metal clip that kind of flexes a little bit. So it'll fit nicely in a pocket. Yep. I love it. I love this thing. It is incredible. Oh my gosh, the color on this bad boy is just... The color on this thing is just so good. Cool little carrying case. It's ink. Yeah, this thing rocks. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. For a first fountain pen, this thing is sick. Absolutely love it. God, the colors. Yep. I gotta stop.